Hello everyone, the Trail Guy here. Welcome to session number 29. Today I'm going to share with you an experience I've had for the last couple months, and I want to share that with you. Before that, here's the quote for this session. Immature is a word boring people use to describe fun people. I'll start out what happened to me back in the middle of February. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I decided this winter I was going to do a little cross training with my trail running, stick with my long runs on the weekends, but I decided to play hockey twice a week, ice hockey, and that's another passion of mine is ice hockey. So I started playing Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we had been running with the guys Thursday mornings for quite a few months. And since hockey was on the Tuesday and Thursday in the morning, I had to tell the guys, well, I'll be playing hockey between 10:30 and 12 noon on Thursday, so I'll be running with you guys on trails. So I was doing that for a few weeks, and then found out the guys started to run at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. So I said, whoa, maybe I can fit it in. I'll play hockey from 10:30 to 12 noon, and then take a little hour break, and then go for a trail run for a couple hours in the hills outside of Victoria for 2 hours. So fine and good, I can do both of my passions. What a learning experience. So we went along for six or 7 weeks, and then I started to develop a groin problem. And I attribute, of course, to hockey and doing the running at the same time. So I backed off on the running after about 6 or 7 weeks, and the groin was hurting me a bit and everything. So one Thursday morning, I went on the ice just about 10 minutes before everyone else, because I figured, well, you know, get a little longer warm-up. So as I was skating around by myself on the ice, there was the two goalposts, or the goals, and nets. So I decided, well, I'm going to help out the goaltender, and I'll put the little pegs in there to hold them in place on both ends. So I grabbed one of the nets, and I put it on one end, and I lifted it up, and I put it down on the peg, and I did it on both posts, so that was secure on one end. So I went to the other end, did the same thing. I lifted it up, but as I came down, I missed the little peg, and as I lifted it up again to put it down, I felt a tweak in my groin area, and I never thought anything of that. I thought it was part of the groin situation I had. So anyhow, I played hockey that morning from 10:30 to 12, and the next morning I went to work, and we're sort of carted around, talking around, and there was an ex-employee at work at Frontrunners Footwear. An ex-employee was there. She came by about 9:30 in the morning, and one of the guys said something, and I started to laugh, and all of a sudden I felt a tweak when I laughed. And then, actually her name is Kat Jones, she's a massage therapist and an elite runner in Victoria. She mentioned, well, if you have a groin issue, I mean, that you should have a pain like that after laughing. I think maybe it seemed like you have a hernia. And I sort of looked at her, hernia, I never even thought about that. So she recommended I go to the medical clinic just around the corner from Frontrunners. So I went there, saw the doctor, and sure enough, I had a groin situation, or a hernia situation. So he set up an appointment with a surgeon, and he mentioned it'll probably be in May sometimes, and I kind of thought, oh, May, that's a long time. So anyhow, I went to my doctor, my regular doctor. I mentioned to him that it's in May, and he thought, and this is, we're talking February now, and he said, May 13th, well, that seems like a long time. Who's your doctor? Then he mentioned a doctor, and he says, well, listen, I have another doctor, another surgeon. I'll talk to him right away, and I can see if I can get you in earlier. So he phoned the doctor, the surgeon, doctor, found out I could go see him for a consultation the next week. So the next week I went to the doctor. He set it up. He said again, it'll take probably April, May before you get surgery, but we'll put you on a wait list. So anyhow, a couple weeks went by, 3 weeks went by, Then all of a sudden I got a call from the surgeon's office. He said, we can get you in surgery in 24 hours. You're off the wait list. How would you like to do it? Bingo bango, I got it done. And today is the 4th week of recovery. I'll be ready to get back into training in another 3 or 4 weeks. But the biggest lesson I learned is, first of all, I should know this after running for 21 years and having only one injury, you can't do it all. Playing hockey from 10:30 to 12 noon and then running the hills and trails for 2 hours from 1 to 3, not a good idea for anyone. I should know better, but the lesson is there, just do one sport at a time. And that was the biggest lesson for me. So it was a wake-up call. So I just wanted to share that with you. So if anyone out there, don't do too much. Just do moderation. Throw that into your training. It's nice to do it all, but you have to train smart. So I wanted to share that with everyone, and don't let this happen to you. And I did find out hernia is a really big thing. And it's not fun. It's an easy operation, but it's not fun to do. So train smart out there. Have fun. As always, post any questions or comments you've got, and have a fantastic week. Until next time, the Trail Guy. Take care.